Grant us your blessing! You're exposed!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat!
Gloves off!
Ha! Boba, get them!
Pin them down!
Don't be scared!
Hear my prayer! Buckle up! Ha! Too easy! Ah! You asked for it! Your mom. Guilt!
Stay put! Hit! Nice and spicy!
We shall prevail! You're exposed!
Hey, go! You're toast!
Ha! Too easy! Hear my prayer! Hi! Ha!
I sometimes have to face dangerous enemies when I'm out in the mountain gathering herbs. Like those greedy gut treasure hoarders. Or a boar in a bad mood. I know that not everywhere is going to be as peaceful as the place where I grew up with my mom and dad. And Master won't always be there to protect me. That's why I practice the spear. Even though I don't really like it. It's so I can drive those pesky varmints off all by myself.
I will show no mercy to any who threaten my companions. So, whatever evils dwell within this domain, you need not fear. My spear and my shield are at your command. That is my duty as guardian.
Only a handful of my more experimental dishes have made it onto the Wanmin restaurant menu. In most cases, it's because I think the texture isn't quite right, or the flavor needs a lot more work. But that doesn't mean I'm about to give up. I know there are tasty dishes out there waiting to be discovered, and I'll find them sooner or later.
You go ahead and get some rest. I want to survey this area first. We need to get some sort of security system in place, just in case of a surprise attack. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you've got all your essential supplies on you. If you're going to put them down, make sure it's somewhere everyone can see them. Oh, you want to come with me? Sure, that'll save us some time. All right, come with me and stick close.
Go get it, Uruguay! Don't be scared! Ha! Springboard! Check this out! That's the line! Hey!
Look alive! Ha! Gloves off!
Carving wave! Need a surf? Oh! Scatter! Uruguay, you're up! Let's ride! Off we go! Woohoo! Catch an epic wave! Whoosh! Oh, chill out! Oh!
So many books. Let's see here. Ha! Get a load of this one. This story is about a mercenary whose only skill is that he's an exceptional liar. He goes and gets himself hired by 3 different employers, all of which are mutual enemies. And so, he's forced to spin ever more ludicrous lies to keep himself alive and keep the morrow rolling in. You know what? I'll read on. This looks pretty fun.
I just can't stop reading. So many different travelogues and chronicles of adventures, and they're all so fascinating. Some of the stuff in here is so blatantly over the top that even I can't help but wonder if it's made up. That settles it. As soon as I get the chance, I'll go see for myself. Seeing is believing, right? You look tired. Do you need to take a rest? If you're feeling peckish, I've brought some fried radish balls. I made them before we came here. Try to take life at a slower pace. It's good for your health. Spring forth! Let the show begin. Boba, get them! Hey, yeah! Service with a smile! My tail! Nice and spicy! Ha! Oh, yeah. Hi. Propagate! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Scatter! I'll protect us. Sign here, please. Boba, get them. Hurrah! Out of the frying pan, into the scatter.
Compared to turning the pages myself and hearing that rustling sound, I prefer it when someone reads the story to me. I like to lie down on someone's warm, soft lap, close my eyes, curl up, and lose myself in the story. Staring at you? No, I wasn't. I don't like it when people around me get hurt. It's so upsetting to see them in pain. But sometimes in life, fighting is inevitable. All I can do is pray and support everyone from behind by patching up the injured. And I have to do it with a smile, if only to keep people's spirits up.
Are you tired? I know a trick that works great. Imagine all the enemies you're facing as delicious ingredients. With all that tender, delicious-smelling food nearby, doesn't it just give you a big burst of energy? Huh? Hard to imagine. Maybe it's just me then.
Grant us your blessing. Do your worst.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Extract! This'll brighten up the place. Let's ride! Surf's up! Let's shred, Sharky! Carving waves!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
A little ambiance! Neutralize! Check this out! Best of luck!
Illusion shattered!
Extract!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
This'll brighten up the place. Catch an epic wave! Whoosh! Need a surfboard?
Yield. Just a graze. Hear my prayer.
Neutralize!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Have a load of this!
Do your worst.
A little ambiance. Extract! Let's shred, Sharky! Carving waves! Surf's up!
We shall prevail.
Yield! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
This'll brighten up the place. Neutralize.
Now you shall perish!
Time for a flash freeze!
Shine down!
Oh, you look tired. Need a break? I tend to find that distracting the mind by focusing on something else is an excellent way to relax. We could chat about today's news stories, for instance, or anything else you'd like to talk about, of course.
It's not often that I have the chance to take a rest before the battle is truly over. I keep asking myself, can I really afford to take a rest yet? And if there are still monsters that have not yet been vanquished, the answer is no. I cannot stop now. You'd like to join me in a moment of meditation? Oh, all right. Close your eyes. Now, join me in turning your gaze inward, to the deepest part of your being.
I just had a brief look around. I quite like that hat on the coat rack. It's a nice color, and pretty stylish, too. I would have quite liked to try it on if this was a marketplace. But since it probably counts as lost property, I'll have to be content to admire it from afar.
The challenges this domain poses are way different from the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame. But we're winning this. That I'm sure of. After all, no matter what we face, no one fights alone. That'll never change. Pre-departure rituals are important. Put your hand on mine and say it with me. Fight, fight, fight! Victory is in sight!
It's my lucky day!
Justice will prevail! Drop your weapon!
Crackle the flame!
Torn to oblivion!
Let's get it on! You asked for it!
Light blade!
Boom!
There's more!
Look alive! You're dead meat!
Let's get down to business.
Illusion shattered!
Stop right there!
Now you shall perish!
Hands where I can see!
Time for your arraignment! Incinerate!
Gloves
Lucky
off!
day! Let's get down to business.
Let's get it on!
Boom!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Drop your weapons!
Day!
You asked for it! You're dead meat! Look alive!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Crackle the flame!
Stop right there! Ha! You asked for it!
Going somewhere?
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Justice will prevail!
Incinerate!
Buckle up! You're dead meat!
Invisible evidence!
I know you are a formidable warrior, but we must not underestimate the monsters in this domain. They seem to come in endless waves. Nor should you be afraid. I am here to answer your call, and I will stay by your side until every mystery here has been uncovered. With this blade, I shall slay any foe that comes our way.
If you think about it, you could define a challenge as a process that's difficult to get control over due to a lack of key information, right? Example, what foes are we likely to encounter when exploring this domain? How many hostile encounters are likely to occur? And what available countermeasures can we use? Take the time to thoroughly consider all these questions, then you'll find that reaching your goal is no longer a challenge at all.
That rabble we fought sure picked the wrong crew to mess with. I'd say they won't make that mistake again. But we already made sure of that. With my skills and experience on your team, they don't stand a chance, no matter what they throw at us. I don't have eyes in the back of my head, though, so just make sure you got my back.
We're gonna rest and regroup? Good. A wise decision. There's no telling what awaits us next. It's crucial that we take every opportunity to recover our strength. You should go hydrate. I'll handle the weapon maintenance. Once I'm done, they'll be good as new.
Adventure time! Everybody stand! Breath of the flame! Faster! Off we go! Check this out! That's the launch! Overruled! This is where you fall. Transfixed! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's shred, Sharky! Let's ride!
Do you think that the way fairy tales end is just whimsical? Or do you think the writers put a lot of thought into it? Because if you read them from the point of view of trying to identify what each character symbolically represents, you find a lot of very deep metaphors. Still, in order to verify my hypothesis and see if it stands up to scrutiny, I need to do some historical and cultural research. Maybe I could borrow some of these materials here so I can do a deep dive later.
The enemies we face are of a lowly breed. Deal with them however you see fit. But do not get complacent. You should expect to fend for yourself, as I am not in the habit of coming to other people's rescue. If you do encounter a foe for whom you are no match, simply make yourself scarce, and I shall deal with it in due course.
Rest well now, start well later. Am I right? In my experience, a good night's sleep does way more for recovery than the finest meal. I've weighed up the surrounding area, our timing, and everyone's condition. My conclusion? It's time for a nap and some snacks. That's my suggestion as a guide for the people of the Springs, for your consideration.
These monsters are stronger all the time. Probably 'cause I'm on the team, I bet. But the good news is, as the leader of Benny's adventure team, I've learned a lot about how to draw monsters' attention. I'll lure them out, and once they charge at me, you guys wait for the right moment to take them all down.
Let's dance! Fate is upon you! Hey! Watch the package! Sign here, please! Pull it, Emma! Help! Hi! My tail! Written in the stars! Shadows of fate! La 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 la! Just like we rehearsed! Ha! Fate is upon you! Let me scry! Let's fly! Express delivery! Let the show begin! Shadows of fate! Written in the stars! Leave my space! Leave my space! Are you thinking up ways to beat up those monsters? 'Cause I have a suggestion for you. You just need to sneak up behind them, lay low, wait till they're not looking, and then pounce! Oh, you don't like it? But it works on even the sneakiest squirrels, I swear.
Are you injured at all? Rest here. Let me give you a full examination. Just a scratch? Oh, you shouldn't say that. No matter how minor your injury, you mustn't ignore it. I won't take up too much of your time, I promise.
I, for one, definitely need some rest. I'm aching all over. But you should sit yourself down and take a rest too, you know. The chance won't come by very often. And who knows how long it'll be before we reach the end of this domain. We simply have to conserve our strength. That much is indisputable.
The books here aren't too complicated. Even I'm having an easy time reading them. When I get back, I need to thank Master Tainari for his literacy classes. I'm more determined than ever now to stick with it, so that one day, I'll be able to read even more complicated books.
This'll brighten up the place.
Drop your weapons! Gotcha!
You asked for it! Ah!
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Neutralize!
Prize this off the side! Yeah! Ha!
Hands where I can...
Game's up. Fun's over.
Crush and floral! Reconstitute!
Fallen Amber, help! Go! I can keep going.
Gotcha!
Justice will...
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
This'll brighten up the place.
Yeah, just like we rehearsed.
Gotcha!
Stand down!
Did you bring enough supplies? Don't forget to rehydrate and replenish your energy while we have some downtime. We're lucky to have this place. It's much safer and better equipped than a makeshift camp in the wild. But still, you shouldn't get complacent and forget to take care of yourself. You'll only end up regretting it later. How would I know? Well, do I really have to answer that?
There are real people and real events out there that are more incredible than anything you'll find in fiction. Shame no one will ever be allowed to write a book about it. Curious? What if I told you that the things I'm referring to, no one will ever be allowed to talk about either? Okay, we can chat about something that isn't top secret information if you want, but we'll still have to go somewhere a little more private.
I know all these books are meant for children, but some of these stories are actually quite good. Here, for example. This one's the story of two parrots that sue each other. Each accuses the other of stealing a poem that they both claim to have written that morning. But since they only know how to imitate speech, the judge has no way of knowing who actually wrote the poem first. Such a fun story. Any chance I can borrow it?
Mighty mythical beast!
Power chord!
Let the mighty be humbled. War!
My blade!
Chief, bow your head.
There's more! It's a lucky day.
Let me try my blade. This isn't
Amp
over.
it up! Pyrotechnics!
Say no more!
Catch an epic wave!
Bounce! The tides beckon. Settle down.
Sorry, pal. Up to it, Manzai.
Let's ride! Let's shred, Sharky!
Oh, watch the surfboard!
Power core! Feel the beat!
Over.
Shred till I'm dead!
Silence.
Perfect dance.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Going somewhere?
Settle down.
One strike will suffice. Let's get down to business.
Power core!
Many happy returns. One strike.
Check this out! Best of luck!
Whenever I'm on stage, I always want to push my music a little bit further and make that one guitar riff even gnarlier. A live gig is a different kind of beast than the ones we're facing here, that's for sure. But I ain't one to back down from a challenge. When the crowd's waiting, you gotta get out there and face the music. Same applies here. So come on, time to do some shredding.
This place is no joke, man. Those are some hardcore fighters out there. But I know you got this. Sure, they might get a lucky shot in here or there, but it's only ever a matter of time before you're wiping the floor with them. Well, hey, how about you go easy on them next round? It'll give me a chance to use my kung fu on them.
A lounge. Very good. I approve. You think it's too quiet here? I find it quite to my satisfaction. It is an ideal place to rest and enjoy a little leisure time. My only quibble is the sheer volume of books here. One can only imagine how long it would take to read them all.
Let me scratch!
Laid bare.
I'm going in!
One more sin upon your soul.
Here comes the catch. Delved into destiny, decided by destiny.
Fight your salvation.
Transfixed.
Sin be washed
Witness
away.
my rise. Laid bare.
Everybody stand back!
Sin be washed away.
Let's look out! Off we go! Adventure!
Transfixed.
Don't give me that look. I can't give you any astrology-based advice in here. What do you mean, why not? Look around you. Do you see any starlight in here? My scry glass has been completely undecipherable since the moment we arrived. But I can still be of assistance in other ways, of course. My profound powers of prediction extend beyond astrology.
You intend to take a rest? I concur. You do look quite tired. Self-knowledge is a good trait to have. Better to walk at a slower pace if it means you will travel further in the end. I brought some coffee candies. Here, take one.
A safe house, huh? I'm not a fan of using safe houses that I haven't personally vetted and kitted out. But this is better than nothing. Exploring this domain is one heck of a big job. Even if I wanted to get it over and done with in one go, looks like neither the rules of this place nor my stamina would allow it. You should conserve your energy too. Don't run yourself ragged. It's not worth it.